Yo, what's up, family? It's your boy Ray again with another vlog of the day, baby. This one's gonna be a story vlog, just like you saw in the title before hitting this video. Yes, your boy was in a coma for 2 days after the most craziest motorcycle accident. One of the most life-changing moments of my life, honestly, if I want to be real with you guys. Now, again, I'm dropping vlogs every day because I just want to get my mind out there. I want to get some training behind the camera. I have the channel with PixelPod YT where we do reactions, and I just want to make sure I train myself on talking and not saying or like or anything like that. You see, I'm saying like already. Anyways, back to what I was talking about and what this video is about. Yeah, yo, one of the most craziest moments of my life. I'll never forget it. And I can't even believe I'm telling this story now. And the reason I'm telling the story and I decided to do this today is because I was just talking with some of the people at the office that I work at, and they were mentioning an accident. Let's just say that the environment that I work at, there's let's just say there's like lawyers and things like that. There's a bunch of companies that I work with as an IT representative, and one of the companies is a lawyer company that I help out a lot. Now, one of the situations that they're talking about was a client where they got in an accident or something like that. And with that being said, I kind of started talking a little bit about my perspective and my experience when it comes to an accident. Next, you know, I had a bunch of people just listening in on the story, and I realized, yo, why don't I just put this story out there on a video this way? And if anybody ever asks me or anybody ever wonders about that accident, I could just send them the link of the video. Boom, here you go. I don't have to repeat myself. No, I'm just kidding. I like telling the story a lot because it changes a lot of people's perspective on life. It really changed my perspective on life, 100%. Before this happened to me, I was just going on with my life day to day, thinking we live forever, thinking we're immortal. You know, like every teenager, every young person thinks of themselves, right? But after this happened, it's like you get rewired. After somebody gets into some kind of life-changing event, whether it's losing a family member, whether it's an insane accident, they start appreciating every single thing around them. I was appreciating the food that was fed to me. I was appreciating the water that I was able to drink. I was appreciating the clothes I was able to put on. I was appreciating the fact that I could just get up and walk, right? And it's sad sometimes that it takes things like that impactful to change a mind, to change a person's soul or heart. Now, this happened to me in 2014. Yeah, that's when my second daughter was born. In 2014, I was in Hawaii. Now, I was in Hawaii because I got hired by a company that my friend was working at. He told me, yo, they're hiring people. I'll talk for you. I'll let them know that you know how to do scaffolding and construction. So I ended up applying. I listened to him. I said, yo, sounds like a great idea. I'm down. Now, this time I was staying in Texas. I was in this area, a small town called Port Lavaca. I had been to Dallas. I had been to many places, many spots in Texas, but in Port Lavaca, it's just hardly anybody out there. I was trying different jobs out there that, you know, I could bring in money back to Florida where I live at now. So out there, I got hired, did the job, went over there, got the flight to Hawaii, ended up staying in a resort with the rest of the co-workers. Learned how to do scaffolding, learned how to work in construction. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. And one of the things that I always tell people is that I'm glad this happened to me in Hawaii. And I know it's sad to say that I'm even sad, you know, I don't even want to say I'm glad the accident happened to me, but I'm saying because of the location in Hawaii, there was a meaning, there was a reason why it happened there. And I'll tell you guys right now in just a little bit. Now, this day, the day the accident happened, I was just a normal day. We woke up, it's our day off at this point, and my friend who invited me to get the application out there, get hired, get me out there, he said, yo, we're gonna go ahead and ride some motorcycles today. We're gonna go rent them out. We're gonna go ride them out in the island. Cool. Now I'm in the most northern part of Hawaii. We're in not Oahu, but Kauai. It was Kauai. It was the most northern island. They call it a green island because it's untouched, beautiful. I think they even shot Jurassic Park there. There were even some plants that looked just like in the movie Jurassic Park, which is crazy because Jurassic Park is one of my childhood movies. So to see all the plants and everything out there was really cool, really cool. And all the people I met out there, amazing, amazing spirit, amazing personalities. The Aloha spirit is so real out there. The positive vibes, insane. I was taking pictures every single day, posting on social media, telling everybody all the things that I've seen, all the people I've met. There were wild boars in the island everywhere you walked. The trees were beautiful. There was even a road where you drive in the road and the trees were just hovering over it, and it almost made like a natural tunnel, a tunnel of trees. It was insane. Every single moment was amazing. Now, come this day, we rented out the motorcycles, we get on it. I'm one of those that I've already experienced and driven motorcycles. I had fun with them. I know advanced techniques, but not 100% at that time, in that moment. Got on it, rode out with the guys, and I noticed that they were going just a bit slow to where we're heading to. I knew where we were heading to. I knew that road. We've taken that road before on a regular car. So I decided, let me just go a little bit ahead of them, just kind of have my thrill, have my fun, and let's see, if they can catch up. Now, keep in mind, my slow bird brain butt didn't put on any equipment that was safe for me to be riding out there like that. I didn't have a helmet. I didn't have a protection jacket, nothing like that. I think I was shirtless, honestly. I'm trying to remember if I was shirtless and with just shorts, or maybe just jean pants, like long pants. And we're riding, right? Again, I'm sorry guys, I'm taking my break right now. I'm in the middle of my break in my job. I just finished eating, so if you guys catch me like going like this, it's just burps, I'm trying to get the vlog of the day out of the way. And I usually right now have time during my lunch, because after work, go home, make videos, go live stream, all that good stuff. You guys know it. If you guys want to know more about that, join my Discord at my main page, PixelPodYT, and hopefully you join the PixelPod family. Have a lot of fun, guys. Anyways, back to the story, because I got that ADHD mindset where I just start rambling off different directions. Back to the story. So I'm riding and I'm up ahead, right? And I'm revving, I'm doing fun stuff, getting my thrill out the way. And I decide, you want to let me pull over to the side and see how far away they're at, or how far away the rest of the crew is. So I pull over to the side, right? And I'm chilling there. I'm looking over and I see them coming from far down the road. They're coming like around the corner. From my point of view, they're coming from the right side and turning into the road. Now, from their point of view, they're making a left, and they're coming onto that main road. Now, as I'm sitting there waiting, I see them coming. I decide, well, let me get back on the road, right? Because I'm facing them. Let me get back on the road, do a U-turn, so that way when they make that turn, we're close to each other. They're behind me. So I started my bike, got on it, went to go make the turn. That's it. That's it. That is all I remember. That's it. That quick. How simple, how easy life can just done. Yep. As you guessed it, I got hit by a car. And that's it. That's all I remember, guys. Now, I'm not going to stop it right here, because I know you guys are wondering, what will happen next? Did it affect you? How are you alive? I don't know how I'm alive, first of all, because when that car hit me, from the stories of my coworkers that were there that day and my friend who was one of the only ones that came up to me, it was on that day, it was my friend and his younger brother and the rest of the coworkers. Yeah, his younger brother was working with us as well. So from what they're telling me, they saw me fly off my bike maybe 20 feet in the air down the road and just tumbled down the road. The bike just kind of thrown to the side because the car hit me from their like right side and hit me on my whole left side. Bang. And I got on the floor. And from what they're telling me, because you got to remember this, when I was on my way, when I woke up, first of all, I had to sign paperwork that I was dead on arrival, DOA. And I was so confused. I didn't know what was going on. I needed them to tell me everything, because when I woke up, I was laughing because I was wondering what's going on. What? I got in an accident? That's one of the first things they told me. Yo, you were in an accident, and I started laughing because I'll never get in an accident. I know how to ride. What? This is crazy. I don't remember anything, and it took a while to get my memory back. Now back to the moment where I got hit. As I'm on the floor, this is from one of my homeboys. I don't really want to say like names and things like that because I don't know if it's okay with them for me to say this story and then include their names in it. Maybe in the future, if they ever see this, or I'll ask them, maybe I can include names and explain more of the story. But my main friend who invited me to get that job, he was one of the only ones, actually he was the only one to get off his bike and come up to me. Everyone else, including his little brother, thought I was unalived, done on the floor. They didn't want to see me. They just saw me on the floor twitching from far away, and they didn't want to see the rest of it. He comes up to me and he says that my left leg was in an L shape. It was, so this is my left leg, and it's like my leg from my shin down to my feet. It's like shaped inward towards my right leg as an L. My tib and fib, my tibial and fibula bones were sticking out from a wound that I have, and it was an open wound fracture. My neck, which I don't know if I can show. My neck is all scarred up. I have scars, all this because I don't know if it shows. I'll see it later, but it was open. It was like an open wound, and all he was saying was that I was like a frightened animal, and that I would lean up and say, "What's going on? What's happening?" And I was screaming and I was just swinging, "Get away from me." Apparently, that's what he was saying. And that every time I would scream, I don't know if I should say this on camera, but every time I would scream, my body liquids were spreading out, just gushing. Crazy. It's a crazy scene. With all the stitches and everything, I don't have like a trap muscle. So for example, you see this, you see that like how I have like this muscle. Well, I don't have a muscle like here. Here, let me put my hair up. That way you guys will see better. All right. So like let me open the door. I don't have a muscle there. You see how it's like, it's empty? And then here, I have a muscle there. And then here, it's empty. I don't have that muscle anymore. It's all like sewn together right there. It was crazy, bro. The most craziest story ever. Then supposedly, I don't know if this is the divine intervention, but an ex-paramedic from the army, or I don't know if it was military, army, whatever it was, and an officer off duty were both coming up on that road, and we're because traffic was stopped. It was only like a one-way road on both sides, and traffic was stopped because of me. The person in the car that hit me freaking out, screaming all over the place, crying on the floor. And then these two guys come out and they assisted me with old blankets, towels. They try to stop the bleeding until the ambulance got there. Ambulance got there, picked me up, took me to the hospital. They're saying that I lost pulse on the way to the hospital. I was done. Once I got to the hospital, they used a defibrillator, you know, that thing in the movies where they hit you in the chest and the person just jumps up. Yeah, they hit me with that, got me back up and breathing. They got a pulse, and once they got a pulse, they instantly went and did a blood transfusion, an emergency blood transfusion. Just a funny story about that. And once they did that blood transfusion, they started sewing me up, and you know, they started rehabilitating me, putting me in a room, making sure that I was good. I woke up 2 days later after that, right? I woke up in the room, and the only people in the room were my friend who got me the job, the boss was sitting next to me, and also this HR lady. Her name was Pua. Well, that's her nickname, but she has like a long Hawaiian name. And I'm allowed to say her name because she has a nickname. Everybody else's name is their real name. Now, I'm sitting up and I'm over here wondering, yo, what's going on? Why is everybody here? And they told me I was in an accident. And I started laughing. What do you mean I was in an accident? And that's when they explained everything that happened to me. And when they were explaining everything, my brain just couldn't understand what. And I was freaking out. I couldn't remember a lot of things. I knew I had a family. I knew I had a mom. I knew I had sisters. I knew I had friends in Florida. I knew that I was there for a job. I knew that was my friend. But there was a lot of missing pieces in my head that I just couldn't remember. And that's when I just like, what's going on? And as I'm thinking, my head starts hurting. So I touch my head and I have this huge scar right here. And it's all just stapled in and sewed in. And I'm just freaking out. And when I take off my blanket, my friend goes, yo, watch out. Relax. Hold on. And I was like, what? And he's like, you broke your leg. And I instantly just tried to move my leg, freaking out. And I'm trying to lift it up. And when I realized I could not lift up my leg, yo, the tears that ran out through my face. I love dancing. Dancing is one of my favorite things to do. Dancing brings out joy in me. And you know, I do a lot of extreme stuff like martial arts, and a lot of like climbing, like rock climbing, tree climbing. I'm an outside kid, and to not be able to use my leg to dance or walk or any, freaking out. I just started bawling, crying. Am I ever going to be able to walk? What's going to happen to me? And they can't say nothing to me. They don't know anything. So we're waiting for the doctors to come in so they can check on me. Finally, the doctors came in and they started talking with me and telling me how the first thing the doctor said was, wow, we did a pretty good job. And I said, what? What do you mean we did a pretty good job? And he said, wow, yeah, no, we did a pretty good job because of the condition that you came in. You came in pieces. You was just cut up and broken in all different places. And they sewed my neck up. They sewed this part up. They sewed my leg up. I have a metal rod on my left leg now. They put a metal rod through my knee all the way down. And I just couldn't believe what he was telling me. And I kept asking him, am I ever going to be walking again? Am I ever going to be normal again? And he just kind of kept saying, well, with rehabilitation, we'll see. We'll see. That's all I kept getting. And since that day, I started realizing, no, I need to make sure that I can walk again, that I can move again. So I started training myself. I started just lifting myself up, doing like arm pull-ups or pull down like that, like coming up the table or the bed. I was trying my best to get myself into the shower, to shower myself. It was difficult. Like the fact that I couldn't go up 3 steps up the stairs by myself was deteriorating my personality. And this is the part where I mentioned I'm glad that it happened in Hawaii, because the people in Hawaii, the environment, the positive vibes, and the energy that they were giving off, that aloha spirit, was just amazing. And it changed my perspective in life. It changed my perspective in my accident. It started making me more positive, more friendly, open-minded, and I just accepted what was happening to me. I accepted that accident happened to me. And now that I have a second chance in life, it's time to grab the second chance in life and just grab it by the horns and just take control of it. And that's why I'm doing these vlogs every single day. That's why I'm doing the YouTube channel, going live stream, trying to do everything that I can every single day to do what I've always dreamt of doing and becoming a content creator. So if you click this video wondering about the title and my story and wondering how does this benefit me, well, this is the part. You have one life. I know nothing has happened to you, or maybe something has happened to you to make you realize that you only have one life. So it's time for you to take it by the horn. It's time for you to take control of your life, the life that was given to you. The fact that you can wake up every single day and breathe and walk and do what you love to do. Take some time off this beautiful blessing of a life that you have. Take some time and work on yourself. Work on what you want. Work on everything that you put your mind to. I was given a second chance, maybe for a reason, I don't know. Maybe for this video, I don't know. Maybe you also been in an accident and you want to tell your story. Tell your story. Put a video out there. I've been seeing people just talk on the camera. Just talk, and then boom, they have a channel of 50,000 subscribers just wanting to listen to them. Insane. So I'm like, yo, why can't I do that? Why can't I be like that? That's why I decided to do this every single day, just speak out of my mind. I don't plan this. I don't have a script. I don't have anything. I don't even have a phone holder. This is on top of my steering wheel. I still haven't bought the phone holder for the car to make this easier for me. I just press record, put a title on it, boom, go on YouTube. Don't even put a thumbnail. I just let YouTube choose the thumbnail for me. But I've been having fun. I've been seeing comments from so many people, so many great positive feedback, not just from my PixelPod crew over at the PixelPod page, but also people that I've never met yet that just found me because of my videos here on this channel. Do it, yo. It's time. Come on, what are you waiting for? If you want to create anything, if you want to do artwork, dancing, whatever you're into and you want to be big at it, go ahead, do it now. That's the words that I keep hearing in my head ever since that accident happened. Are you ever going to get a second chance, Ray? Are you ever going to be able to do this, Ray? Yo, you are alive, Ray. Take this chance now and do what you were meant to be doing. You got this. I'm cheering for you. Everybody's cheering for you. And if nobody's cheering for you, then cheer for yourself. You don't need nobody. You got your heart, your brain, your soul, everything that you need to do whatever you want to do. Now, if you don't want to do anything, that's fine with me. But if you ever had like a sliver of a thought of like where you could be, or a dream, or you watched a video like this, or you watched your favorite reactor, your favorite content creator, or your favorite sports person, and you're just like, man, I wish I could maybe be in their shoes. Well, you can. You could 100%. All you got to do is just stay disciplined and continue doing what you need to do. Take one step every single day towards your goal. That's it. That's all it takes. Look at where we're at with our channel. It's getting crazy views. We got over 1,000 subs. It's already monetized. And now I'm starting this channel. Now I'm starting another gaming live channel. Now we're live on Twitch. I'm doing all these different things because why not, bro? Why not? What do they say? What bad can happen? What's the worst that can happen, right? What, you maybe one day you just not want to upload, and then you're gonna get some people saying, yo, where you're at? That's the worst that can happen. But then you realize, yo, I could keep going. And thank you for the people commenting saying, yo, keep going, keep going. I appreciate that. In my last video, in a couple of videos ago, talking about my old YouTube channel, Thank you guys so much for the positive vibes and the support. I really appreciate that. I feel that. I want to motivate whoever clicked on this video. Yo, keep going. That accident where I got hit and got coma in 2 days, dead, DOA at the hospital. Maybe that story was meant for you, to show you like, wow, maybe I can do something. Nothing's ever happened to me, or maybe something has happened to me. And now I'm listening to this and I'm going to keep going. Bet. I apologize if I spit or anything. You know, I'm trying to practice how to record and talk and speak my mind. Guys, you got this. Let's do this. It's your year. It's your time. It's time to shine, all right? I'm gonna cut the video now because I got to get back to work. My lunch break is already finishing up. So with that being said, guys, if you enjoy this video, or if you want to hear more stories, positive vibes, motivational, whatever that comes out of my mind, go ahead and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, all right? Remember, stay cool, stay true, and be you. Positive vibes, guys. Take care. Peace.